Warning, Chat GPT or AI will not save your business. Thank you very much for stopping by, for listening. If you're watching, hashtag live people, if you don't mind. If you're watching replay, hashtag replay. This is the Rapid Subconscious Reprogramming Community live sessions. My name is Tommy Walker, the mind engineer, and I want to share a little bit about scaling a business, right? This is one of the things that a lot of people are struggling out there about building or scaling a business. And unfortunately, a lot of people out there think that ChatGPT or AI is going to save their business. And what they don't understand is that although it might help in specific areas of their business, and I use it a lot, don't get me wrong, it's not going to save your business. Why do I say that? Because we need to understand that in consulting and coaching, one of the most important things to do is to build trust, credibility, and personal connections. And what most people struggle with is connecting with people, talking with people, getting out there, maybe doing videos, doing outreach, talking with people over Messenger, and invite them to have a call with them. When we're starting our business, we need to talk to people. If we're not connecting with people, if we're getting AI to do it for us, or if we're avoiding parts, there's no AI, at least so far, that is going to be able to create that connection, create that credibility, that trust for you, because you're going to need testimonials. And to get testimonials, you need to talk to people. To be able to be a consultant or coach, you need to talk to people. So if you're having a hard time talking to people, there is something in your mindset that is holding you back. A lot of people is like, oh, I don't want to bother. If I have the person in front of me, it makes it really easy. Yes, but why is it that you're not reaching out? Why is it that you're not being able to get people on calls, talk to them, and get them interested in what you're doing? If you're not being able to do that, AI is not going to do it for you. Yes, you can hire maybe a setter that can start getting you appointments, okay? But then you're going to need to talk to them. Okay, you can hire a closer so they close for you. Yes, in that case, you could do that. But hiring a setter or hiring a closer is going to cost you money. Nowadays, setters go from maybe at least $500 to $1,000 a month. And I've gone through many of them, and most of them got me 0 appointments. So you can start bringing people into your business to try to get you growing. But unfortunately, or you spend money or you spend time. These are the two main things you need to grow a business, or money or time. So if you're a little bit tight in a budget, to be able to hire a closer, hire a setter, right? And you need to do it. You need to get out there and start talking to people. So if you're not talking to people, no artificial intelligence, Chat GPT, AI, anything out there is going to save your business. Yes, you can use Chat GPT to create, the bio in your LinkedIn or in your Facebook. It can you can write you a landing page. It can write some initial messages, but eventually you're going to need to step in, whether it is on a call with somebody, right, to finalize the arrangements of having that person wanting to work with you. If you haven't seen the face of the person you're going to work with, there is a very low chance that you're going to give them money to work with them. So we need to understand that we need to connect with people, and AI doesn't connect us with people. Seriously, we need to connect with people. So if you keep using AI, ChatGPT, anything out there to try to scale your business, and although you might be able to start sending more message out, there's so many softwares out there now that through LinkedIn, I'm sending right now 60 messages a day on LinkedIn. I'm sending like 60 messages on Facebook, no more, a little bit more. I'm sending like 80 on Facebook and more or less 60 per day. And then I have the email that I think I have 50 per week. So I'm sending thousands of messages out every month using AI. But once, the messages responded, people start interacting back, I jump in. I cannot just go into Chat GPT and keep, having people write my own messages. I need to start connecting with people. I need to start getting to know them. I need to jump on a call with them. On the call, I need to do it. So again, I tell people, if you're struggling with sending messages and you get AI in there, it solves a problem, but it doesn't solve the deeper problem. There is a deeper problem that needs to be dealt, that it's not there. It's going to be on getting people on calls. If it's not getting people on calls because you're getting them through AI, through different softwares, through setters, then it's going to be, if you have the money to pay for that, right? Then it's going to be closing people on a call. Okay, you can hire a closer. A closer is going to charge you a percentage of what you offer, or they charge quite a lot of money nowadays. So if you want to be able to scale your business when the budget is a little bit tighter, you need to start connecting with people. In this new era that we're in of connecting, right? Oh, I want to connect with you. There's so much inorganic connections. Seriously, all through AI, many chats that does all the talking for you, or different softwares. I even saw lately a software that, does the initial talk with somebody and then they start responding. Eventually, you need to come in and start connecting with people. People that want to know your face, want to know your voice, want to connect with you to then give you money. If you're selling like a low ticket thing, like a $50, $100, it might be easier to sell it over Messenger, sell it over, a landing page. It makes it easier. But when you're starting to sell high ticket, $1, $2, $3, $5,000, you're not going to be able to sell that, right? Just through Messenger. And how people are saying that you can, that's BS. The people that are selling, listen to this, the people that are selling the formula to sell over Messenger is because they are filling up a gap that people want, but it doesn't work for most people. It works for them because they're filling up a gap. Now I want you to get out there and try starting to sell $2,000, $3,000 program over Messenger and see how it goes. It's not going to work. And I've been around for a while. I've been in many coaching programs, as a client, as a mindset coach, volunteer to do research. I have talked to thousands of people out there. It doesn't work. It only works for the person that is selling the program. Why? Because it's selling something that is so painful for so many people to sell over a phone call, to sell over a webinar, that they make it easier, supposedly, with their incredible tactic messaging, blah, 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 psychology, blah, whatever, but they're selling a lot. But the people in there are not selling. Most of them are not selling, except that they're selling the same thing that these guys are selling. But if you're selling your coaching, wellness, fitness, spiritual, life coach, career coach, executive coach, whatever it is, you're not going to sell a $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 program over Messenger. Except you bought a program like that to somebody that was telling you that they were going to sell you up, how to sell over Messenger. Anything else that you have bought, think about this for a second. Anything you bought that was $1,000 and above, did you talk to the person selling it? If you invested in coaching before, if you invested in different high ticket things, except really big names, don't get me wrong, but big names, right? But if you were, I don't know, if you reached out by a coach that was helping you with marketing, or a life coach, things like that you ended up buying, didn't you end up talking to them? Type a yes or a no in the chat. Yes, if you have talked to people to buy 1, 2, or 3,000 or above services. I'm pretty sure that most of you, and I've done it, I've talked to someone. So if you're trying to sell yourself, if you're trying to get people to know you and buy from you, it's great to use Chat GPT to help you, but you need to get out there. If you're not, you need to start working, understanding why you're not, and that is mindset. Again, I asked Chat GPT how many wellness, spiritual, life coaches, even marketing and business coaches are struggling out there. 80 to 90% of those are struggling, barely making any money. So the taxes are not so difficult, right, to scale your business. And I've talked in the past couple of weeks, I've launched a new campaign that I'm testing, doing some research, and I have spoken to, I don't know, at least 20 in these 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 20 coaches that were struggling. Many of them were struggling for 5 years. Many of them were struggling for 3 years, making zero money. Zero money. And did they hire coaches to help them build their business? Most of them answered yes. How can it be that they were hiring somebody to help them build their business and they were still stuck? Because it has nothing to do with the skills. This is what I want to prove to you guys. 80% building a business is mindset. 20% are the basic skills to scale a business. I've been seeing this for the last 5 years that I went online, okay, specifically with coaching. And I've been doing research, talking to thousands of coaches out there. Most coaches are struggling and they know what they got to do. The problem is they convince themselves that they still don't know, that they need to hire the next marketing coach, the next sales coach, the next blah, the next messaging coach, the next story coach that is going to help them scale their business. And most of them are not able to do it. So what the heck is going on? So if not even a coach can help you, Chat GPT is not going to solve your problem. You need to really sit back and say, okay, what is going on? Imagine that you're invited to run a race, right? You need to get a car to run a race. And most of these cars have, amazing cars, amazing motors, Porsche, Ferrari, whatever. Imagine you have money to invest, right? And you bring in a car that has a motor, right, from, I don't know, whatever, a normal car. The chances of you winning the race is going to be null, nearly impossible, okay? So if you don't have the right car, it's going to make it very difficult to win the race. If you don't have the right mindset, it's going to make it very difficult for you to have a chance in this race, that it's not a race, right? But, in this journey of coaching or consulting. If you really want to be able to make your business work, start investing time, at least time, in what's going on in here. What are your mental constructs? What are your emotions? As I spoke some time ago, dealing with emotions, the movie Inside Out, the 1 and the part 2. It's all about dealing with emotions, understanding the programs I have here that are holding me back. It's so sad to see so many coaches out there. And I've seen it seriously this week alone, last week, many coaches that for 3 or 5 years trying were making zero sales. And they had invested in different programs. They were trying with Chat GPT grow their business. They were not really dealing with the underlying problem, mindset. If we don't invest time in understanding how this works, how it might be holding me back, how it might be tricking me to do the things that I don't need to do, instead of doing the things that are really going to move the needle to start making sales, is going to make it very, very, very difficult. So if you really want to start growing your business, you need to start understanding what's going up here, because no coach, marketing and business coach, ChatGPT is going to solve the underlying problem. What you need to do is go into the mind and understand what's going on. So please, please, please start really investing even time. Follow more of my stuff, consume more of my stuff, because I teach more how the mind works and how it could be holding you back. I even have a training that I share the 3 main roadblocks that most entrepreneurs hit that keep them stuck. So if you don't want to be one of those that have been for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, no sales, you need to start working on what's going on in here, because if not, you're going to be part of that 80 to 90%. And I don't want that for you. I know that there's so many coaches out there that have amazing ideas, amazing work that they could do with others, but they're not being able to scale their business. That's why I'm doing this. I struggled for 13 years with one of my businesses. 13 years. A lot of pain, a lot of struggles, making barely no money or very little money. I used to have a full-time job, quit that, try to build my business, go back to full-time job, build my business, full-time job, build my business, different things like that, or part-time job, because I would get money from here, invest it over here, get money from here, invest it over here. But I wasn't realizing that this wasn't working for me. When I started doing the inner work, when I started doing the mindset work, finally, I was able to start scaling a successful business. And the same happened with this business, my coaching business. It has been able to, get off the ground and start making me money because I had the right mindset. And I've seen this with thousands of coaches out there and consultants. I want to help you be able to stop struggling and start thriving with your business. So stop trying to use Chat GPT to solve all your problems. Use it to solve certain problems, but connect with people. If you cannot connect with people, if you're scared, start understanding what's going on and start working on that. Okay, ChatGPT will not solve your underlying problems. It can really help, don't get me wrong. I use it a lot, and it's amazing. I even yesterday with a client that we were, working on his bio for LinkedIn, the different things that he was going to put in LinkedIn and things like that. And he gave me some phrases. I kind of tweaked them a little bit. I put it on ChatGPT, and ChatGPT gave us a great idea for him. So together, right, with what he was telling me and the prompt that I put in ChatGPT, we were able to decide what was at least the first bio that he was going to put in his LinkedIn and the about that he was going to use using ChatGPT. But I was telling him that ChatGPT is going to help him, but it's not going to solve his problem. So of course, he's also used doing the mindset work to be able to get his business going. I hope that makes sense. Let me know in the chat if this is making sense, if this is helping you. Please, if you're investing in more and more coaching, business, and marketing, but not on the mindset side, you know what you got to do, but you're not doing it because it is scary. And if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep getting the same results. So something needs to change. If you want help with that, reach out. I have the free community. I'm also now starting to put together a group program that is going to be very accessible to help more and more people. And from there, if people want more one-on-one with me, I'm going to offer, of course, the one-on-one program that I have. But if you want more help, sign up for the free community. I have lots of resources there. I'm also putting together an amazing low-ticket paid community to be able to help as many people as possible out there to start scaling their business. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think in the chat, and I'll see you on the next episode. Take care and have a great day. Bye.